Hey, let me keep it real with you this morning. One of my biggest struggles, and I don't know if you can relate, one of my biggest struggles is that I insist in doing things in my own strength, in my own power. Like even if I'm tired or burned out, I insist in trying to muster up some sort of energy and strength and power from within me to try to perform my tasks or try to fulfill my purposes. Why do we do this? Why do we insist in looking inward and trying to come up with strength on the inside? Why do we insist in doing so? Matthew 14 actually tells us of a moment when Jesus had a day filled with ministry. And I'm talking about filled with ministry, preaching all day. He multiplied the bread and the fish, fed over 5,000 people. I mean, we're talking about a day filled with ministry. And at the very end, Matthew 14:22 says, immediately he made the disciples get into the boat and go before him to the other side while he dismissed the crowds. But watch what he does. And after he had dismissed the crowds, he went up on the mountain by himself to pray. And when evening came, he was there alone. Jesus, in a day that was filled with ministry, that I'm sure wore him out. He was emotionally drained because something had just happened. His cousin had just died. He was, I'm sure, physically drained because of all the preaching, all the ministry. Jesus, God himself, needed some time alone. Like Jesus, God himself needed to go to a secluded place and just pray. Be in the presence of his dad and just pray. And if Jesus needed some time alone to connect with God, how much more do you and I need that time alone to refuel and refresh and get refilled with the power of the Holy Spirit? Friends, we're starting a brand new week, and I just want to encourage you, make some time. Map out your week and make some time for you to be alone and recharge and not have to do this by your own strength. There is Holy Spirit power available for you and I, for us to depend on and be filled by. What if we made some time? Imagine how different our time would be, or our week would be, if you and I made some time and made the decision to not do this in our own strength, but in the power of the Holy Spirit, which is available for you and for me.